and on. If he keeps complaining about my mother, you need to find out what exactly is the problem with my mother. Is she the only mother on this earth? Why is it that it's only her you are having issues with? It is because you have not been doing well, because you drink too much, and you cannot expect the woman to keep quiet. He himself said it, that he banned her from, and truly she stopped coming. For 3 years, my mother did not visit me. She did not visit. Why? Because according to her, my husband has banned her. Now I had to start struggling between pleasing my husband and pleasing my mother.
What happened on 23rd August?
There was an event in the compound the day I left. There was an event in the compound and I went with my daughter. On coming down, he started flogging the girl. 6-year-old girl. What did she do? And I asked, what did she do that you're flogging her like that? Okay, you cannot beat me anymore. It's now my children you want to be beating. Does it make sense? That is after children that you are not feeding. That very day, what he started doing was he would take plates, he would go outside and buy his own food, come back and eat it. Whatever the children will eat, he's not interested. He doesn't care. It is just me and the children. Anything we're able to scratch, anything we're able to manage, we'll end up eating it like that. So I looked at it that, how long will I continue like this? This is not the life I planned for myself and my children. So I decided to leave. I left.
When was that? When did
That's
you leave?
August, he said.
23rd. Okay.
Yes. I left, and for 6 weeks, nobody bothered to ask for me. So I
didn't
told
look
him,
for you?
He didn't look for me. No, but he didn't even
Even
call.
the children?
He didn't even call.
No, ma. I reported the incident.
Don't worry. Let her finish then. You still
So I
respond.
took the matter to this our local police station. They have this human rights department. The reason I did that was, let me see if I can compel him to provide for his children. And all he came blabbing, if you return his diary, that he wants a divorce, that all this one that he's doing, he's no longer interested, that my foolish father is intimidating him. They had to detain him that day. Like, are you okay? This is your in-law you are insulting. They slapped him and they detained him in the police cell that day. Like, if you
Who
don't,
slapped him?
the policeman in charge. If you don't have iota of respect for other people, you don't talk to your in-laws in that manner. So eventually, he said he was going to be providing 40,000 for the children. It was only once, from that September till date, it was only once we saw that 40,000 naira. Around December again, my dad called him and said, young man, are you telling me you're going to leave your responsibilities for me to be taken care of? And I said,
Your dad?
Yes.
Okay.
That you should not call him again, that when the children grow up, they will look for their father. And that since I moved the children out of the house, I did not seek his consent when I was doing that. And so we should not disturb him again. And that was the end. Since that time till now, nobody has, until somebody called me and said that I was summoned to a court.
What do you have to say to that?
Okay, ma. Firstly, I have proof from the hospital, my kids' school fee that I have been paying. I don't know if you want me to bring them. This is their school. This is the hospital bill. This is the hospital bill. When my child was sick, he had pneumonia. She was lying to me. He had in November last year. He had pneumonia. I went to the hospital. I still paid 10,000 naira. I told her, take him to the health center because of the position I am. I don't have that money. Anything her mother says is what she will do. Inclusive of they didn't allow me to talk to my daughter. I bought a phone. This is the receipt. I bought a phone, bought a SIM to be talking to my daughter. They intentionally seized the phone. Till date, I have the phone number here. This is the receipt, ma, Your Honor. This is the receipt of the shop rent I opened for her. She said I'm irresponsible. No problem. But an irresponsible man would not think of providing for his wife that did not have a job out of love.
Indeed.
This is the evidence of payment. This is a machine I bought, 90,000. Close to 500, over 500,000 I spent. Things that I've been buying. She will write. She will say she wants soup, 12.5. I noticed she was trying to extort me at a point. I now told her, I said, no, I'll be sending 40,000 naira. She came with policemen to pack the remaining of her load. Her father knows the DPO. When I saw that, I have tried my possible best to make peace. She said she wants separation, that we should go and get house for her. Is it the police that will be advising me to go and get a house when I have a house? My father-in-law, my father's house is in Agor Palace Way. My in-laws' house is in Agor Palace Way. We live in Agor Palace Way. So why would my wife say she wants separation and I should be the one to pay it? If you say you want separation from me, go ahead and do it. You came, you packed all the machines from the shop that I opened. Due to your bitterness, you went to tell the woman because you could not be productive. You go for evangelism. You don't try as much as, this is the statement, I've asterisked everything I hospital bill, school fees, everything is there. This is the school fee I paid.
Yeah, no.
As
Those
at-
school fees was paid by him.
As at,
paid?
sorry ma,
No.
you will see the
When he was working in his first company, we didn't have
you
a
will,
child.
you will see the
Second company, I told you he got
This
a job and he
95,000.
lost.
Just a minute.
This is 95,000. Look at the evidence from my account. This bank statement is my bank statement. And this is the online class that she said I didn't pay. I wrote everything out one by one. School fees, 95,000 naira from my account. I sent that copy of the receipt to my father-in-law. I went to his office that, look, I've paid my children's school fees. My father-in-law changed my children's school fees because she has done this thing in 2016 when I moved out of my father's house, just not to be partial, Your Honor. I didn't want to be partial because sometimes she would tell me that my parents are saying, "Your moibo ye leko." So I said, okay, I don't want that problem again. Let me move out. I got a house. That same year that I got a house, I spent over 1.5 million. I got a house. And she went to her father's house to sit that time. And I wanted to call her back. She refused to pick my call. She refused to do anything. I now went to pick my children from the school. It was then she came running. Then that night, my father-in-law called me on phone, told me that, Yemi, don't let me get angry with you. How would you be dragging my kids with me? Kids that I provide for. He changed their school, now sending me messages that I should come and balance the school fees. I said, I'm not balancing anything because you did not even seek my opinion. Why would you change my children's school fees? School, rather. For what reason? The intimidation is becoming too much. This is the Uber, her boyfriend.
Hey!
This is it. I have everything, Your Honor.